Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahawah, BAHASHI, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHI, Makak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And this lesson is basically going to be on how the Most High, He has sown righteousness onto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but we kept not the things that was sown onto us. All right, we chose wickedness. We took off the thing that has been put into us, all right, that has been put upon us, and we followed after the ways of the heathen. All right, followed after the ways of our own heart and our own mind. All right. And, that wasn't the intent of YAHAWASHI when He gave us His law, statutes, and commandments. All right, He gave us His law, statutes, and commandments for us to be perfect. All right, the law is perfect, but, as scriptures say, we have sought out many inventions. All right, so basically going to start here where I just quoted. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 29. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. Exactly. Like 2 Timothy the 4th chapter, where it says, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. Basically hold on to the law, statutes, commandments, which YAHAWASHI has given unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, but what after their own lusts? And they shall turn away their ears from the truth. All right, turn away their ears from YAHAWASHI, because He is the way of truth. He is the way of life. All right, and we have turned ourselves onto fables, onto lies. We follow after false doctrines, our false religions. We worship false gods. All right, Cesare Borgia, Buddha, whatever you insert the blank. All right, believing that there is no God. Okay, being lovers of ourselves, worshipers of our own selves. Okay, turning away from sound doctrine. Okay, because we're a deceivable seed, because we have transgressed the laws. All right, we fell for the ways of the devil. All right, because the devil has swayed 2/3 of our own people. Okay, because we were all quote unquote 2/3 at one time. We're all Gentiles. Okay, but only the righteous have ears to hear. All right, and eyes that they may see that the ways that they have done are evil. Okay, the ways of this world, the ways that this world teaches is evil. Okay, that's an invention of man. All right, the Most High didn't have you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans given a law for you to be wicked. All right, you were given these laws, statutes, commandments to be perfect, to teach the heathen the ways of YAHAWASHI. Okay, but we as we are in this as this day in the land of our captivity still, we're being punished because of our rebellion, because of our disobedience. Okay, that's why we're in our bondage still. We're under this devil, all right, because we chose to serve him instead of YAHAWASHI. Okay, so as when the Most High makes judgments, He judges. Yes, He judges individuals, but as a whole, He judges nations. All right, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, we're all being punished as a whole. Wherever we are in the four corners of the earth, we're in our punishment. All right, but our majority of our people are in folly. All right, they're in they want to prosper. They want to make it in this society. Okay, and they have long forgotten who YAHAWASHI was. Okay, why the Most High says, "You ever seen benefits that have not known me?" Okay, my people are foolish. All right, they hate knowledge. They hate YAHAWASHI. Okay, so the Most High has us what? He has us in bondage. All right, in punishment. Okay, but again, this wasn't the intentions of the Most High when He gave us His law, statutes, and commandments. All right, again, the big picture, was for us to learn good and evil. All right, but again, when the Most High gave us these laws, it was for us to be the standard, all right, of righteousness, not wickedness. All right, but again, we took off that covering, we took off that cloak. All right, hence why we perish, because we sin against YAHAWASHI. The wages of sin is death. All right, and our rebellion has caused us to what? Be again, still this day in our captivity. All right, but to further expound on that, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 28. And I opened my mouth and began to talk before the Most High, and said, O Lord, Thou that shewest Thyself unto us. The Most High reveals Himself unto us. He doesn't deal with these other nations. Okay, these laws, statutes, commandments, and the judgments And the ordinances of Yahweh Shem Shai is being only given unto you Israelites. All right, that's pertaining to Psalms 147 and the last two verses. All right, and all these promises, all right, the covenant, all these things in the service of the Most High belongs to who? Israelites. All right, Romans in 9th chapter. All right, that's why out of all the families of the earth, the Most High has only known us. That's why we are being punished for our iniquities. Okay, the heathen are supposed to go out. Why? Because we're not in power. We're not in our proper state. Hence why the whole world is out of order, and really the world of Israel. Okay, but continuing, verse 29, thou was shewed unto our fathers in the wilderness, in a place where no man treadeth, in a barren place where they came out of Egypt, our old captivity. But here we are in modern day Egypt. This is 30. And thou spakest, saying, hear me, O Israel, and mark my words, thou seed of Jacob. It didn't say, hear me, O Moab, or O Esau, or seed of Ishmael. No, it's talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, the Most High, he don't deal with the other nations. Okay, this is 31. For behold, I sow my law in you, and it shall bring fruit in you. All right, it shall flourish. Okay, prosper, your ways shall be prosperous. Okay, continuing, and ye shall be honored in it forever. All right, that's Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter, the 1st verse through the 14th verse. Okay, those are the promises that was given unto us. But what happened? All right, this is verse 32. But our fathers, which received the law, kept it not, and observed not thy ordinances. And though the fruit of thy law did not perish, okay, because the law was perfect, okay, neither could it, exactly, for it was thine. All right, it's the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is perfect. All right, it's 33. Yet they that received it perished. Exactly, we perished. The law didn't perish. We perished. Continuing, because they kept not the thing that was sown in them. All right, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, you know. But again, big picture, this was supposed to happen. All right, because we're supposed to learn good and evil. And the new covenant is that these laws will be, you know, in our inward parts. Meaning, we won't have to worry about going off again. All right, but nonetheless, okay, our actions cause this reaction. All right, and the reaction is the Most High punishing us for our iniquity. All right, because this wasn't his intent. All right, when he gave us these laws. All right, we weren't supposed to go off. All right, the law was perfect, but, you know, we weren't perfect. All right, hence why we're being punished. Okay, but moving on to Ezekiel chapter 18, start at verse 19. Yet say ye, why doeth not the son bear the iniquity of the father? When the son hath done that which is lawful and right, and hath kept all thy statutes, and hath done them, he shall surely live. Okay, so going into, all right, because our forefathers, you know, is the reason why we're the land of our captivity, because the things that our forefathers have done, we face the consequence. Okay, you know, we bear the iniquity of our forefathers. All right, but because we are our forefathers. All right, but the story goes deeper, you know, because there's always a separation. All right, there's always the 2/3, and there's always the elect, the ones that have always obeyed Yahweh Shem Shai and his word. At a moment, yeah, they went off at a point in time. What? But they always were justified by Yahweh Shem Shai because, you know, they did the things that please him. All right, but 2/3, they always been going off. You know, 2/3 have always been 2/3. All right, the scoffers and scorners have always been scoffers and scorners, just like the prophets have always been subject to being prophets. Okay, but here this precept is saying, you know, why are we punished for what our forefathers have done when, you know, speaking of the hopeful elect, you know, we do the things that please the Most High. Okay, and here the Most High says he shall surely live. Okay, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's about coming back to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, because there is a great deliverance getting ready to take place. All right, and only his servants are going to be the ones that are going to be abiding in his chambers. All right, be able to abide in the ships. All right, and in that spiritual ark. Okay, but if you're not doing the things which Yahweh Shem Shai has said, you know, how could he save you? Because he doesn't know you. All right, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. I have not known thee. Okay, you don't know Yahweh Shem Shai if you don't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. How can you know your maker if you don't take time out of the day to do the things that please him? All right, to seek him early. Okay, and that's what the hopeful elect are doing. They're seeking him early. All right, and we turned from our wicked ways. All right, and we denounced our past. All right, hence why we were born and became a new creature. All right, we started over again. All right, by washing ourselves in the words of YAHAWASHI. All right, becoming newborn babes. Okay, but saying those that keep us, to the best of our ability, keep because again we're not justified by the law now. Okay, we have YAHAWASHI. All right, we're justified by faith and works. Okay, it's together. All right, but we rehearse the righteous acts to the best of our ability. All right, and we keep the faith. All right, and YAHAWASHI. All right, through the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Okay, that man shall surely live. Okay, but continue. This is 20. That soul that sinneth, it shall die. Okay, them that hearken not and turn not from their evil ways. Well, that's probably it's gonna get right into that. All right, but continuing. I'll read 20 again. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. Okay, so we're all responsible for our own salvation, so to say. Okay, yeah, every man's step is numbered, and who can resist the will of the Most High? All right, but every man is responsible for his own self. All right, hence why work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, because what my father has done, my fleshly father has done in his life, has nothing to do with me. Okay, as you become of age, all right, and you're old enough, all right, you are responsible for your own salvation. Okay, you're responsible for your own actions. Once you become an adult, according to YAHAWASHI, all right, then you're going to be accounted for everything that you have done, whether it be good or whether it be bad. Okay, so yeah, we're being punished for our forefathers. All right, but you are your forefather. Okay, every time you come back, you come back from the heavens with your judgment. You come back on the earth to what? To bear what you have done in your past life, and so as well you're doing at your current state. Okay, it's all going to be required. All right, but saying the iniquity of our fathers have nothing to do with you. Okay, continuing, the righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. Exactly. Okay, this is 21. But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live, he shall not die. Okay, and that's what the elect are doing. Okay, they're denouncing their wicked ways, they're repenting and coming on to YAHAWASHI. All right, because why? Obedience is better than sacrifice. All right, if you come back onto the Lord and repent, and denounce your wicked ways, all right, and you clean yourself, all right, the Most High says you shall surely live. Okay, but if that wicked man, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you're doing what's right in the sight of YAHAWASHI. Okay, you shall surely live. Okay, so again, again, bringing this all home together. Okay, the Most High didn't intend for us, all right, to be in the state that we're in. Yes and no. Okay, the Most High gave us these laws for us to be perfect, and what the law could not do, YAHAWASHI has done. Okay, so that just brings up all the balance. All right, but that's not the excuse. Okay, we're still supposed to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. Okay, and you have here the wicked Christian church, the so-called Christian church. Okay, they say the law is done away with. All right, you can pray over the food and eat abominations. The Most High has never changed. Okay, just because we're in our captivity does not make an excuse for us to have license to sin. The Most High had never given man license to sin. Okay, all right, but as again the times that we're heading into, all right, the Most High is only calling on to his elect, all right, which are justified, which are called the righteous. Okay, and the rest, where I'm gonna close out here. This is oh no, what was that? Yeah, 22. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 22. All his transgressions that he hath committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. Okay, the Most High is he's gonna wink at our iniquity. All right, he's gonna push it back. Okay, he say don't worry about it. Okay, do what I tell you. All right, and that's the mercy of YAHAWASHI. Okay, because if we are, if you break one sin, you have broken them all. Okay, we can't keep the law in this captivity, but it's about where your mind is, where your heart is. Okay, if your heart is on YAHAWASHI and you fear him, all right, you will do the things that are pleasing unto him because you're seeking him. All right, But the people of this world, their minds totally elsewhere. Okay, hence why the Most High, he don't know them. All right, and he counts 2/3 of our people as heathen because they don't hear the words of the church. Okay, of the true church. Okay, of YAHAWASHI, which is his men. All right, that you see here on the highways and byways. Speaking of Apostle Tahar and down, the men on Great Millstone. All right, but I'm continuing. In his righteousness that he have done, he shall live. Okay, so our righteousness is as filthy rags. All right, but the Most High, he doesn't. He's here for his elect. Okay, that have been justified from the foundations of the earth. Okay, and that's why Wisdom of Solomon 5th chapter says the righteous shall stand in great boldness. Okay, because we don't call ourselves righteous. But the Most High says we're like Noah. All right, he was found righteous in his generation. All right, just like now the elect are found righteous in their generation, because this is the most wickedest generation, all right, ever. Okay, because the wicked has multiplied. Okay, but the Most High has always kept a remnant. All right, and that's what goes into inquiring about how the godly shall be saved, and not worrying about how the ungodly shall perish, because they shall surely die. Okay, the Most High says they shall surely die. Okay, but you do the things that are pleasing unto YAHAWASHI, you shall surely live. All right, just like Baruch the 4th chapter says, "Oh Israel, happy are ye, for the things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto you." All right, well, if you paraphrase, if I quoted it correct, okay, basically you should know better. All right, so being part of hopeful elect, this is a part of making your calling election sure. Okay, not worrying about, oh, he doing that, he doing this. Don't worry about the ungodly. Okay, but again, the Most High, he wants sinners to come back onto repentance. Okay, and this is what he wanted in the first place. He didn't sow onto us wickedness. But we sow in wickedness, hence why we reap our our punishment. Okay, but now's the time where the Most High is gonna what? Call us back. Okay, because our punishment is finished. All right, but hey man, Lord's willing is edifying, and as always, want to give all praises to YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.